Right, so you're saying that the normal retirement age of 62 or 65 is now outdated.
I think a lot of people would say, I'm not ready to retire at 62. I'm not ready to afford to retire at 62 or 65. And I have a lot more that I want to contribute. Now, the careers may change at that point, right? As I was mentioning earlier, it used to be just the corporation. But now the corporation may just be a stop in one's employment journey. In fact, before you join a corporation, as a younger person, you may want to try a startup before joining a corporation. Or as you become more seasoned and experienced, the corporation may not be enough for you anymore, and you might want to pursue self-employment. You may want to look at other areas of life, look at your special hobbies and developing them. So there's a lot more choices today than in the past.
But as we get older, it's harder to find new jobs, it seems. A lot of people complain about age discrimination. How can we get around that?
I think there's a couple of things we need to think about. One is everyone puts their hat on, say, I have to work in a corporation. And I think that has really evolved. If you're watching the show Shark Tank, which a lot of people are, self-employment and entrepreneurialism is back in the United States, which is very exciting. But it's also about finding age-appropriate industries. I have a colleague of mine who actually currently works at 68 in the university systems, and her journey included consulting firms, small, large, and she's looking at her next step because she does want to work to 90.
Oh,
And she said age appropriateness, so she is now taking a gerontology certification program so that when she leaves this stop, that she can move on into healthcare. She's in IT, so that she can move into healthcare. And she said, look, let's face it, who better to take care of a geezer
right.
but a geezer?
Then a
And
geezer.
so she said, just think about age appropriateness and where's your skill set and experience and how can that translate into other sectors. Universities are great stops, not-for-profits are great stops, consulting is a great stop, and healthcare.
So do you think people are just living for the moment? Is that why they're not preparing for retirement?
I think some people live for the moment. I think humanly it's very difficult to envision us getting older.
Right.
I know that actually at Stanford they even had a course where they were trying to physically age people so they could adjust to seeing themselves as an older person. And so I think we keep pushing it off till tomorrow. More proactively, I think it's important, and that's what I really encourage younger people to do, is think about it's not just work, and it's not going to last forever. You're going to have to put some plans there. You're going to have to think about your health, think about your finances, think about your skills so that you can be prepared for whatever may happen.